Okay, I'm back. I feel like I should strike while the iron is hot, and I'm willing to actually sit in front of the camera and look at my face because it's very uncomfortable for someone like me. I grew up and hated the way I looked. My body was too brown. It was too skinny. It was just not something that I loved or learned to care about. I really did not ever learn about how to take care of myself and how to love myself. And so, for those of you that don't know what that means, it means I starved myself, I used drugs, alcohol, I allowed people to use my body. I didn't get any pleasure from it, but if I could find someone who could use it for their own pleasure, that to me felt like a win. I was never even ambitious enough to want to enjoy what was happening. It was like sex was just something that happened, and if I was lucky, I would get to be there for it. So I'm really grateful that I have sons because I can't imagine trying to share my sexual history or wisdom with a daughter. I'm just someone who hated my body, and I didn't know how to take care of it or honor it or share it with someone who was worthy. I'm so grateful because in the last few years since my divorce, I've had progressively better and better relationships and better sex, and I'm at a place where I do love myself, and I don't love the way my body looks, but I love my body and I take good care of it. And I have a partner who loves my body and takes very good care of it, and he would do anything to please me, both in and out of the bedroom, and me for him. I love his body. It doesn't gross me out or make me sick. For so many years, anybody's nudity would bother me. But as I said, I'm lucky because I had sons, so they didn't have the same body as me, and I didn't hate their bodies for a second. I loved teaching them about their parts, how to wash them, clean them, give them permission to tug on them and pull on them and admire them. It's just been such a gift to love their naked little bodies and feel so utterly just, I don't know, thrilled by them. I don't feel threatened or grossed out like I did by my own body. And I think I would have handed that right over to a daughter if I would have had one. So in the conversations I'm hoping to have, I want to know how to talk to my children, how I start the conversation with them about touching and intimacy, and ultimately getting to the fact that sex is fantastic and it's fun, and it comes with a lot of responsibility. There's a lot you have to know to do to take care of yourself, to discover your sexual identity and what feels good to you and how to communicate it and who it's safe to share and communicate those things with. It's just such a big conversation. And honestly, until about a week ago, I only concerned myself with the anatomy and the safety part of, reproduction and what mommies and daddies do when they want to put a baby in mommy's belly. So I have a lot of work to do, and I'm really excited about it. I'm so excited that I get this opportunity to learn and to do something I have no idea how to do, but I know it's going to be amazing. And I think there's got to be a community of people wanting to and willing to have these conversations to help me and to share whatever's worked. So I'm going to be Googling some resources, finding books. Maybe I can post those on my site. Maybe you can email them to me at wba@wholesomebadass.com. I definitely want to keep the conversation going. This is so very different from anything I ever thought I knew about sex education and raising children. Thank you for being with me.